Morning Minecraft fans, how you doing? I am good, and I have been watching Dire Dwarf, and that is not Dire Wolf for those people who are moderately in the know about that. It's Dire Wolf. Now I've been watching him stream Technic Pack, and he's come up with a couple of good ideas, and I wanted to... Oh, hello. I can't go back very much further. Bloody hell. Anyway, what I was watching is Dire Dwarf's he called it his chicken reactor, and that's pretty accurate, and I wanted to see if I could get a similar thing going here. I'm not going to do chickens though, I want to do something else. However, I will show you how the chicken reactor works. And what I'm going to require is going to require a lot of space. I think that looks about right to you. Or to me, rather. I'm not sure if it does to you. I don't really mind if it does or it doesn't, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to show... Ooh. Hello. I am going to show you what he has been doing. And I am going to do that with... It's going to start with a very, very, very small box. When I say very small, I mean slightly small. So this is what he's been doing. And I think it's very important to note that this is a representation. This is not actually how his works. His is a little bit more complicated than mine. Well, the one I'm showing you is going to be. And he gets a lot of lag from what he does, which is to be understood because, well, you'll see why in a minute. Right, for a start, he gets a box. Now, I need more, like, stuff. This is not going to stay. I am going to do this as a demo and not much else. But the principle is the same, that we have to remember. Right, chicken reactor. Demonstration. Mine's going to be slightly different. Now, okay, now, for argument's sake, I think actually that's far enough. Right. Now, what he does is he gets signs, and we all know the joy of signs. Fine. And his was a bit bigger, so he actually stacked his signs a bit. Ah, just enough. Look at that. And then what he did is he put buckets of water. Right, so what we have now is we have a layer of water over an empty space, and what he started to do, I think this might be a bit low. I think we're going to have a containment breach if we do it any lower. What he did was he started doing this. Oh. Do, 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 do. Make new chickens. Thank you. Right. Now, Now, what you'll notice is that chickens swim. Chickens also grow up and they produce eggs. Now, this is just a rough demonstration. What he did was he figured that eggs have EMC, and if you remember what this thing was, which is what I had attached to my quarry, I can put stuff in here and it will get, and whatever I put in here will convert into, well, it will convert into whatever is in there via EMC. I wish I'd kept a chicken egg. Anyway, those things have a value. And I want to get my gunpowder back. Okay, and what this chest does, it converts anything with an EMC value into anything else with an EMC value. Chicken eggs have 32 EMC, and what he did was he got about, I think he ended up with about 700 chickens, and they were all laying eggs, and he got, like, every 32 seconds or so, he got about 20 bajillion stacks of eggs, which he then gathered up using an obsidian pipe, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And what he did is he converted that into fuel. Now, I really have no need of fuel at the moment. I just want to have a project. Now, I've decided not to do it with chickens because of the lag, and you'll notice in my game that the lag is pretty extensive anyway. I have to restart before I ever start recording, otherwise everything grinds to a complete halt. Anyway, so instead of doing that, and I am collecting magic at the moment, as you can see, I'm partly doing this to give, like, this area a rest, but partly because I'm curious to see if I can do it. Let's go for an obsidian pipe and I'll show you what those are. Ink bank. Glass. No, let's go to the magic table. Get some glass. Right, obsidian. There you go, obsidian pipe. Now, obsidian pipe gathers up objects. Now, if I were to do this as an example, it might have to be Houdin flipped, charged to do so, but we'll see. Now, we'll do it in here since it's available. Right. Come on, special magic place. Let's do that so the water just doesn't go everywhere. Right. Okay, if I put my pipe there, actually there. Okay, now what that should do, probably won't, but should. Thank you. What that should do, thank you, is pick up anything that gets splooshed in that direction. And it doesn't. Probably because it needs power. I am going to go and sleep, and I'm going to get like a red torch and somewhere to put things, and we're going to experiment a little bit with picking things up with obsidian pipes. I'll be back in a second. Right, so that's the setup we had before. I've also got my cobblestone. I just made a like small stack. Let's put them all down. Let's get the energy condenser, stick it there. Okay, so it's got somewhere to go. Now, I don't think it... I've got a redstone engine, but I just want to try and see if this works. Okay, so... Oh, poo. Go. There we go. It's picked up. There you go. It's picked up the cobble and it's taking it to a box. Okay. I also think I need some gold pipe here so I can actually make it go wee. But theory, principle, seems to work. Okay, so I can do that with chickens. And I think for argument's sake what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here for the moment and see how it works whilst I test the other idea that I've got out. Now, this should work for all biological material. Now, oh, that looks quite pretty over there. Anyway, these chickens will grow up, they will make eggs, and they will do stuff. If only provided with me delicious cake. Now, what I might do is I might... Wow, I need to get more water. Okay. In fact, I shall get water buckets all filled. Right, the next thing that I want to do is I want to do something similar, but with cactus. Because as you know, cactus are also like self-sustaining. I wonder, can I... Oh yes, that should work. Okay. Let's see how well that works for now. And I want to try, like I say, the same thing but with cactus. Which is also going to require a little bit of work trying to figure out what's going to be the best plan. Now, I am going to gather supplies and I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, I figured I'd do it here by the water because I'm going to probably need quite a bit. Right, now the very first thing I need to do is I need to do sand. And, oh look, the baby chicken survived. I was thinking about doing it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if that's the way it's going to be, which has the cactus on the top and the liquid coming down here. Now, this is only a test run. This is a mock-up to see if it'll work. Now, that obviously hasn't worked. Now, what I might have to do, or I might have to dig a channel. I wonder if digging a channel is better. Because actually, the water isn't the issue, is it? Okay, so if I do it this way, right, so that's there. Oh, how far does it go? Yeah, that's how far it goes. Okay, if I put the pipe here for now, and actually I'm going to take, have I got enough wood for a chest? I do. Okay. Would help if I actually remembered how to make a chest. Okay, I'm going to take you away from here, and I'm going to replace you with a regular chest. Getting dark. Okay, first things first. We're gonna make a portal to a bedroom. so I can just sleep and do this during the day. Right, so we've now got that working, and if I put the condenser with the pipe, if I do that, anything I put in there should automatically flow through. Let's do a test. Oh, we want to make that do that. So if I go Q, should automatically get sucked up and go into the chest, like so. Okay, now here's the thing. Cactus pops off if you put a block next to it, I think, when it grows. So I'm going to test that quickly. So by rights, right, this one won't let me go near it. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it with this one. Right, that automatically happens with that, so it should happen with the other. Right, now if I set up a whole now, by rights, what should happen is when that cactus grows, it should pop off, and hopefully it should go into the water. I am going to kind of sit for a while and watch. Sorry, I just randomly switched back to find cactus growing. Okay, so theory works. Theory works. Also, oh, laggy. Okay, so theory works. So theoretically, on a grander scale, that could work much better. Let me think about this. Okay, so that theory works. This theory also works. Could use both, I suppose, but I don't really want the lag that's going to... See, that's a problem. Anyway. Right, I have an awful lot of space. Space? Yes, I have space. Many spaces. I have an awful lot of space down here, which could be used to go into a massive cactus farm, unless I'm really mistaken, which I don't think I am. Okay, I am going to do the first layer, and then I'm going to see how it works. So I'm going to do the first layer like I did it over there, and work out something to do with liquid and water and stuff whilst I'm down there, which will mean getting some tubes. And once I've done the first layer, I will show you it. Okay, I'll be back in a bit.